Hi and welcome along to the Don Robbie channel. We are here for the draw for the Champions League. You'll be wondering to yourself, what am I doing here? Well, I'm adjudicating. I'm just in the middle. I know it's got nothing to do with me, but I am here because, listen, we're football lovers and we're here for the Champions League draw. Massive today. And representing some of those clubs that are in the draw, I've got a very, very good lineup of guests. Let me start off with the champions of Europe. They're showing them on the screen at the he's got his shirt out again.
Oh, champions of Europe, we know what we are. Big up yourself, guys.
Lewis.
Gotta leave that here, man.
Great to have you along.
Great to be
Chelsea
back,
Fan TV. Great to have you on, mate. The team that didn't quite do it last season got to the final.
I'm scared of this, yeah. I'm scared of this.
Representing Man City, Big Steve.
I'm back.
And representing Paris Saint-Germain is back in the building.
Yes,
Stuart,
back again.
Parisian Londoner, big up.
Cheers, guys.
Right,
Thanks
great to
for
have
having
you
me.
on board and great to have you guys. And of course, it's the massive Champions League draw today. It's going to be really, really interesting to see who gets who. Let me just remind everybody of the pots, because they have these different, 4 different pots, and in those different pots there's different teams that you can draw, and it's all kind of seeded. Of course, in pot 1 you have the champions of Europe, which is, of course, is Chelsea. Also the Europa League winners, which was Villarreal. Don't remind me of that either, right? Villarreal, who won the Europa League. Also in that pot 1 are the teams that are highest ranked, basically the teams that won their league. Of course, Manchester City, Atletico Madrid in Spain, Inter Milan who won it in Italy, Bayern Munich who won it in Germany, Lille. Lille.
I know.
I said Lille who won it in France.
I heard you.
Lille. Right. And Sporting Lisbon, who were the other surprise team who won it in Portugal, right? When we go into pot 2, this is an unbelievable pot.
Deadly.
This is pot 2.
Deadly.
2, yeah? PSG, Real Madrid, Barcelona, Juventus, Liverpool, Manchester United, Sevilla, and Borussia Dortmund. That is pot 2. By the way, I just saw something flash up on my phone saying Benjamin Mendy's been suspended after a police investigation, but we'll get into that later. I'll have to find out more about what that's about, one of your players. Pot 3, Porto, Ajax, Atalanta, RB Leipzig, Zenit St. Petersburg, Benfica, Shakhtar, and RB Salzburg. Even that's a difficult pot with some good teams in there. And pot 4, AC Milan, Wolfsburg, Club Brugge, Malmo, Besiktas, Young Boys, Dynamo Kiev, and Sheriff Tiraspol, who I think they're the first team from Moldova to make it. So well done to them. And it's going to be interesting to see who gets what. And it's going to be a great draw. It's going to be a great draw because I was doing a little scenario with Big Steve earlier, and I was saying, and I did it with you as well. I said, you guys could conceivably draw PSG, say PSG, RB Leipzig, AC Milan in your group. That'd be a tough group, wouldn't it?
Massively tough group, but I'm here for it. I'll be real. I'm thinking more about the away days more than the opponents. Like, I'm of the idea that we should be one of the strongest teams in the competition, but it's not a case where we could just smash anybody in front of us. But I'm up for whoever we face. I'm not really as worried. Like, champions of Europe, you have to play like champions of Europe. You've got to be confident. And despite the fact that it is harder to retain as opposed to winning it, I don't mind who we face. I really don't mind. I'm up for whoever we get.
Swap Contrast says it cracks me up that this video's on the Don Robbie channel. If Arsenal were Champions League side, it'd be on AFTV. I can take the banter, man. I've been getting it. I've been getting it all day. You know what? Before we get into the draw, there's been so much interesting talk around players, transfers. I just did my transfer show for Fabrizio Romano, which is going to be out soon. And we were talking about so many scenarios of players. Let's kick it off with you, Big Steve. Cristiano Ronaldo coming to Manchester City. Cristiano Ronaldo of Man United fame, of course, coming to Manchester City. Fabrizio saying to me, this is a real possibility because he wants to leave.
Yeah, it's come out of nowhere, to be honest. It's like all talk on summer's been Kane, leave, he's not going to accept. Is he going to accept Kane, then bang, Kane staying. Ronaldo. And
Were you
it's like,
disappointed about that Kane staying?
to be honest, if we'd have got him for the right money, it'd have been great. 150 million they're talking about. No, not when you see Mbappe and Haaland and players like that who you could possibly test the water with that kind of money. So look, Spurs are stuck with him now. They've not won trophies with him. Yeah, they're not going to win trophies with him now. They should have took the money, in my opinion, and had a rebuild. But I'm not Tottenham, you know what I mean? So I wish Kane all the best. But this Ronaldo stuff's come out of nowhere. I mean, I'm a City fan and Ronaldo's United. He'll always be United unless he does what Tevez did. Tevez came and he put it all in for the blue shirt, and in the end he ended up hating United. So Ronaldo, if you want to come over here, I'll teach you the words to Blue Moon. Win us the Champions League.
I could already see.
You know what I mean?
I could already see that poster.
Yeah. Oh,
Welcome to Manchester.
Don't mention that poster. They're still going on about that poster now.
Yeah, but what if that poster's now got Ronaldo on it?
Oh, I will put a poster up myself, and it'll just say, "Viva Ronaldo." And listen, they've just had the stadium roof fixed. They've just had the rats cleared off the pitch. They've had a lick of paint at Old Trafford. They've signed Sancho. They've signed Varane. So that fan base now is all happy in their own little bubble. The Glazer protests are gone now. Forget that. The green and gold scarves are back in the drawer. Then all of a sudden now, Ronaldo's come out of nowhere, kicked him in the bollocks, and wants to wear a City shirt. It's not good over there now.
Although he could also end up maybe with the other superstars.
Yes, maybe.
At Paris Saint-Germain. There's talk of that.
Yeah, but we need to get rid of Kylian Mbappe.
Well, that's the other thing I was going to say. Kylian Mbappe linked with a move to Real Madrid. What do you think of that?
I think he should go, mate. I think he should go.
You think he should go?
Yeah, there's no point forcing a player playing for you if he does not want to play for the badge anymore. The kid is at his prime. The offer is decent. He has only one year of contract left. We know he has always been his dream to play for Real Madrid. I don't really understand what's happening right now, to be honest with you. I know they have a
How would the PSG
project.
fans take that though? Because I saw you doing that live.
We're not really
I jumped
happy.
on your live the other day.
Yeah.
I was trying to get a gist of
on
what was
Media
going on, but it was
Parisian.
all in French.
Big up Media
Right?
Parisian.
but
Yeah.
how would the fans take it?
It's I'd say mixed feelings. Some of the people they just sad that he wants to leave, but most of the fans they want him to leave because his behaviour towards us has been a bit blurry. You know, he's a bit cold. We don't feel the love for the club from him. You know, and his head is already at Real Madrid. So what's the point keeping a player taking the risk of losing some crucial games in the Champions League if the kid is no longer motivated? So yeah,
And you get a lot of money for him as well.
there you go.
Not that it matters, but you get a lot of money. There's a lot of money sitting on this.
Exactly.
This
side.
is quite wealthy on here. It's
Actually,
quite
there's a lot of
wealthy
money
here.
on that side as well.
Yeah.
This is the broke side there in the middle. Right, the broke side.
Skint members in the middle there.
But on that, Messi. Now,
Yes.
you famously one time here
I know
on
what you're gonna
AFTV, Big Steve's my
I was
witness.
there. I was there.
I assume
You
mate.
said that you didn't want Messi.
Yep.
You didn't want him. So I presume you won't be cheering for him. You won't be interested
No.
in Messi.
I'm not going to say I'm not going to cheer for him.
You said you didn't want him.
Yes, and I maintain this. I will explain myself.
You don't want him even now.
No, I have mixed feelings. You know, taking the players that bullied you during the famous remontada against Barcelona, and we've been traumatized by this. We already took Neymar. Now we're taking Messi, that will always remain for everyone a Barcelona player. Anyway, I have the impression that we have a bit of what we call the Stockholm syndrome. You know, like I don't see the point, but at the same time, you cannot say no to a 6 times Ballon d'Or on a free transfer.
But what if you got Ronaldo and Messi?
Even in FIFA, you cannot dream about that kind of team.
I
you know?
can see that, me. I can see that. The City link, I'm not getting too excited about it. I just can't see it.
I got a feeling it might happen.
I know what you said. You
I
said
got a feeling. I think because as
Same.
well the fact that you
Same.
didn't get Harry Kane, you need a striker, didn't you?
100%.
You need a striker. I remember you
100%.
being there for the Champions League final. You were saying it that day, innit? You need a striker.
we need it. We need it. It's mad. But listen, hats off to Paris Saint-Germain. They got the deal over the line. They didn't sleep on it. They seen the opportunity. They went in. They got it. It makes massive commercial sense.
Definitely.
It takes them to the next stratosphere off the pitch, as well as takes them up a level on the pitch. It's a no-brainer. Manchester City would have been in. I think we'd have been in the race for him if we hadn't signed Grealish 2 days before.
Yeah.
But we did, and at the end of the day, that's just the way football is. You know, football can change at any minute. You know what I mean? We don't know what's going to happen. We don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. Mbappe could go Madrid. Ronaldo could go to Paris. Ronaldo could come City. Someone from City then could leave. You know, you just don't know.
I agree.
Also builds PSG's legacy as well, we were saying off camera, because you guys are now the first team that Lionel Messi's joined, and he's potentially the best player of all time. That puts you guys in history now, because he's put Lionel Messi, and now you think of PSG as well as Barcelona. Obviously, it depends on what he does at PSG as well, but you're the club that he left Barcelona to go and join.
But why he left?
Why?
That's the question. Why he left Barcelona? Because he was supposed to renew his contract as well. He cried all these tears during the press conference. He did not want to leave Barcelona. You know what I mean?
Imagine moaning about getting Messi.
No, I'm not. No. I'm not moaning about getting Messi. My point is, you know, he wanted to stay. The contract and the deal was done. I think he came because of his friends as well, playing for the club. All the Argentinians as well. Neymar is here. There's a good, you know, exactly good spirit. So he feels well.
Why would you try and keep hold of Mbappe, right? Because I think they've made a renewed offer again today of about 145 million pounds, right?
Yeah.
Now, if you don't sell him, they can come back, Real Madrid, in January. They ain't got to offer anything, and they can sign a pre-agreement with him.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah.
Where he walks away for nothing.
Yeah, for free.
And I know, your owners have got a lot of money, but would they throw away 145 million pounds? I mean, it's unheard of that sort of money being offered to a player for a player in the last year of his contract.
Well, it depends on what they have behind their heads. You know, the marketing plan they have with the front three for this year. It's a dream to have Neymar, Messi and Mbappe. Maybe the marketing and the advertising revenue will bring more money to the club this year than the 180 million euros that they are offering right now. I don't know about this. As you said, it's not a money question. From a pure football perspective, I think we should let him go, 100%.
You should let him go.
Yeah, 100%, and take the money.
All right. Cyrus, by the way, Bezian says, Big Steve, congratulations on launching your YouTube channel. Keep up the good work.
Thank you.
Yeah. Tell them about your YouTube channel, by the way. Where can they find it?
YouTube at Big Steve MCFC. It's the early days. It's only a week, maybe 2 weeks old. So we're getting there with it. But thanks for all the support. It's been really good.
And this is unconfirmed, but Bilani's saying Benjamin Mendy arrested on 4 counts of rape.
Wow.
I don't know if that's true. I know that he has been suspended though, according to what they're saying. So
the guy's been nothing but trouble, man.
Yeah, he's a bit. He can be a bit of a crader on.
Listen,
we don't know. That's unconfirmed, by the way.
Yeah,
but we do know that you know he has been suspended.
But you know now that we need to go and buy a left back, because I think this was Mendy's season where he was going to be our left back.
Yeah,
he's absolutely shocking, by the way, and. If he is suspended, then we'll have to buy a left back. We need one.
So Daddy says PSG want more money for Mbappe because they have to give Monaco 30 million of the transfer money. I did read that as well. Yeah.
They're going to take money out of this.
It's still a lot of money you're going to be getting.
There's a gap in La Liga at the minute for a superstar. Messi's gone, Ronaldo's gone, Neymar's gone. Real Madrid, Barcelona's in the mud right now. They've signed Aguero, he's injured for 10 weeks. Yeah. Memphis Depay and people like that, they're not quite at that level. So if Madrid can
good
pull...
players, but not top tier, are they? No, not
Barca
elite.
and Madrid, it's like that. It's like that
Cycles.
bravado in it. So if they can pull Mbappe out while Barcelona are struggling around for change, it's a good...
And I was also saying to Fabrizio Romano earlier, you know, what does it do for those 2 leagues? You know what I mean? What does it do for La Liga if they can't get Mbappe, and now they've lost Messi, and also when you look at Serie A, you know, they've lost some big names, you know what I mean? They've lost, of course, Lukaku, he's gone, Hakimi has gone, now if they lose Ronaldo as well, you know, these are some huge names that have left that league.
Only
the
big
Premier
names
League,
still there's Zlatan, I think. It's only Zlatan and that's it.
But
even then,
Zlatan's, you know, coming towards the end.
I rate him, but it's not like...
Book Nasty says, Is my man really complaining about getting Messi?
Yeah, there you go. I told you about this. I'm ready for this. Come on, guys, go ahead.
And PSG will smash the shirt sale, says My Memories.
Obviously.
So that's sort of going off of what you're saying, isn't it?
Yeah, but for what reason again? You know, people are gonna. I mean, you know, when I arrived in London 5 years ago, people were already wearing the PSG kits, the Jordan tracksuits and stuff.
Yeah.
Not even knowing about the club. You know, it's just the hype, the fashion thing around this, and I'm afraid that this will reinforce this type of thing. You know.
Yeah.
And
do you like that? Do you like that? The fact that, you know,
yes and no.
the PSG, the brand of PSG, you know, the trainers,
everything.
It is super cool, and lots of like my kids always saying to me, "Oh,
Of
Dad,"
course.
right? Do you like that, or do you like no?
Yes and
I only
no.
want my real fans wearing it.
Yes, because it contributes to the international image of the club. Now everyone knows us thanks to the marketing and the brand, all the collaborations we had with different music artists and stuff like that. But people, they only focus on the hype around this, but they tend to forget the football. And that's why I don't like it.
Yeah, Kevin Garcia says if Mbappe goes to Madrid, PSG need a striker. Is Ronaldo going to PSG if the Man City deal falls through? That's what we've been talking about as well. Mando says, who would win a match at Euro 11 or CONMEBOL 11? No biased answers.
Is that Euros versus American?
Yeah, I think it's Euros versus America. I think the European teams would win that.
Yeah, I could see
Who's
that.
going to win the Champions League?
I'm not sure, but I think we're looking at 3 of the semi-finalists right here.
We won't get to the semis with no striker.
You've got to win it this year.
We need a striker.
No, hold on. You have to win
We
it
need a
this
striker.
year. You're under pressure this
We
year.
are under pressure.
It's about time City won this thing.
Yeah, it hurt last year. I mean, I was so confident last year, the way we played.
Because you
I've
know the
said it before.
Fraudiola thing's going to come out if you don't win it.
Do you know last season there was 69 available games, I think, to play for City. We played 68. There was only the FA Cup semi-final we lost. There's only the FA Cup final we didn't play. We got beat in the Champions League final. We won the League Cup. We won the Premier League. Got beat in the semi-final FA Cup. What a season that is! But this, no, do you know what? I went to the final.
The big ears, bro.
I went to the
The
final.
big ears.
So beautiful.
And it hurt, man. It hurt.
You were there at the final as well, weren't you?
Yeah,
I
it
remember
hurt.
seeing you on TV.
Bro, I was crying the
I
whole
was with
second
Liam Gallagher
half.
on TV. Did you see that? I was sat right behind me. He was kissing my head and everything. Like, everyone's clipping me up on BT Sport and all that. I was like, of all the people in the world to sit behind when I'm devastated, Liam Gallagher on TV every 5 minutes. Nightmare, man. But
What
no,
happened in that?
Yeah,
Was you disappointed when you saw
Listen.
the lineup and all stuff like that?
I'm not taking anything away from Chelsea. They deserved it on the night. 100% deserved it. Came out of the ground, shook everyone's hand.
Yeah, I
Chelsea
agree.
fans back at the hotel, great. But he let us down again. All that season on the watch-alongs, the Paris Saint-Germain and all that, we said, he's not tinkering with the team, he's getting the job done. And he did do. And then in the final, Sterling was well off the form. He starts to play Sterling. Listen, it is what it is. But Pep's Pep, he's our man. You know, we love him to bits. The pressure's on now. Now we've had that taste. The City fans have had that taste now. So everyone's attitude's changed. We never knew what it was like before. And now we've had a sip of it.
That's
we
all
want
that
it.
you want.
Get
Yeah.
drunk.
And I think as well with Guardiola, now if you guys make a final, I don't think he makes that same mistake twice because it's been so exposed. And I think
yeah,
even the
100%.
players were looking at him and they were like, nah, this
But he
one
still
was
ain't
on
got
you.
a striker in yet.
No.
All right, he was trying to get Harry Kane. But he's been talking like, oh, we got enough.
That's why I don't really get
think he
this
has.
thing about how you guys said he wasn't really worth 150 million, but like that's what he was worth to Tottenham, and like that's
Exactly.
also the difference between a Premier League title, a Champions League potentially, and even if he's not worth that and you don't get any resale value out of it, the trophies that he gets you and the status that you guys rise up to as a result of that, that's got to be worth the money.
We've probably tried to go in there and bully Tottenham and think they need the money and we're going to take him, and then they've held firm, which Daniel Levy, anyone who knows Daniel Levy knows that. And then now we're left with, 6 days before the window with no striker. It's a big problem. Ferran Torres, he's trying to play as a 9. He's not a 9. Sterling came off the bench the other day. He played him up front.
Okay.
He scored, but for a full season, no chance.
Getting loads of super chats in today. Further in Timo Werner we trust. He says AC Patrol in the house.
Big
He
up
says,
Saxon, man. That's my
for the
guy from
sake of the
Streams.
proper away days, I would prefer to get PSG, Ajax and AC Milan. but I reckon we're going to get Dortmund, he says.
I
He's
can't
Chelsea
lie,
fan?
that's my dream group stage draw as well. It's
Okay.
tough as hell, but I want the away days.
Dortmund's a great
Yo
away.
Pierre
No, the
says,
yellow wall is something, yeah.
Yo Pierre says, do you guys think Barca or Madrid have a better chance of the Champions League this season,
Nope.
considering both giants are having to rebuild currently?
No.
No.
I can't see
I
any
don't
of them
think so.
winning it. Not
Unfortunately,
maybe
no.
if they get Mbappe, that
English
changes
team.
it for.
Ah,
That just changes it
even
for.
this,
I think regardless, Barca I ain't going close to it. Madrid potentially, but I'd be surprised if they did.
You don't think? What about Bayern? No one has really mentioned Bayern, and they're always up there.
Bayern could be up there.
Yeah.
It's just they haven't really changed too much from last season. There might still be a question mark about
yeah,
their
but because the
defence.
recipe works as well. So
Yeah. Monty 15696. You must think you're a doctor or something. He's going, Robbie, you missed my super chat. I think he was Big Steve. Do I need 2 jabs to go to the Man City games? Want to go to Arsenal, but my jab is the day after
No.
the game. You don't need 2
No,
jabs to go.
you
to
don't
the
need
game.
any jabs. You can just
Yeah.
go.
Although they are saying, I think they were talking about October, but that's not definite yet. But you don't.
No, the
you
last,
don't need
the
that
last
to go
home
to the
game
game.
at City, you didn't have to, any test checks or anything. You just straight in.
okay.
Yeah.
Good to know.
They're getting ready for the draw now. You
Yep.
know what I mean? I can see them there. You know, they always do all their long talking and chatting, and they've got their audience there.
They really should just start with pot 1 done, to be honest.
Which
Because the first draw
ex-player are
don't
they
mean
going to
nothing.
wheel out? They always wheel somebody
Wheel an
out
ex-player out, yeah.
from back in the day.
But it's going to be really interesting because there's going to be so many good games guaranteed. When you see that pot 2,
Yeah.
there's guaranteed big games in every. They must be rubbing their hands, these
I'm
Champions League
excited.
guys, isn't it?
Regardless, we're going to have one good draw, and I'm here for it.
So guys, how do
Yo
you
Pierre
feel?
says, sorry to cut you, Stuart. He says,
No problem.
if you think about it, Daniel Levy will be responsible for Ronaldo going to Man City at the end of the day.
I just can't see it, me. I don't know. I just can't.
Welcome to Manchester.
I hope so.
Manchester
Sorry, Stu,
derbies
you was
would be
gonna say.
mad,
I was
though.
saying to those two here, if I was asking them if they're not too sad that it's not the Super League draw tonight and the Champions League one, isn't it?
Yeah,
A guy said to me last night, right? We was at the game, we was at the West Brom game, right? And there's a guy called Julian, he comes on our channel.
seen him, yeah.
He's pretty controversial.
Yeah.
Guy. He must be one of the only people that said he's up for the Super League.
Is it?
Right?
Oh,
He
mate.
was saying, I'm up for it. So he turned around to me and he goes, Robbie, he goes, would you rather tonight have been in Barcelona, right, than being here tonight in West Brom? And I said, I'd rather be here at West Brom because
Yeah.
if we were in Barcelona,
True.
we'd be West Brom.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean? We'd be the
Exactly.
team getting 6-0. I'd rather be here. You know, man, you've got to earn it. You have to earn it.
Yeah, but this Super League thing will come back eventually, I think.
You think it will come back?
Yeah,
I've
yeah,
heard the clubs
it will.
might be bringing it back in
It will.
2022. It was a quiet rumour about it, but
It will
But
come
how
back.
would they get it past the
He
fans?
got shut down in 3 days. The fan power didn't even get going, man. They can't do it, man. They're not the normal match going fan. You can't take that away. This Super League thing was just didn't. It
Nonsense,
stunk.
yeah.
Well, I came on the cup. I missed the cup final because I handed my ticket back to City because of the Super League to make a stance, and then all my mates got the tickets back and went to the cup final, and I came on here with you. Do you remember?
Yeah.
And then, but that's just how I feel about it.
Yeah.
It's just, I don't know. You just can't mess around with football,
No,
man.
leave football as you know. Listen, obviously football has to move with the times.
Yes.
And there are some things I do think, you know, in times coming ahead, there's going to be some difficult decisions to make for football because it is such a global game. But
Yes.
the Super League, the principle of that, where you just pick a handful of rich teams
You
and just
can't-
put them in, that is wrong.
He's set up for a
Fundamentally
global fan base more than the local. The local fan
Yeah,
base,
true.
the guy that has
True.
lived and breathed his club all his life, cannot afford to fly out to Barcelona 1 week and then fly somewhere else the next
Yeah,
week. You
I
can't
agree.
do it, and it's
But I think they don't
you know
care.
not that's
Because
what
they see
you know.
they've run football for the past year with no fans. Some of them clubs they could actually get away with it. You know
Yeah,
what I
they
mean?
could do, yeah.
Latifa says Messi is the GOAT as a player and as a person now in football. And Narcy says Chelsea showing why they're the best managed club in the world. Go out and fix their only issue. City not willing to spend big for a certain finisher. And I think obviously what he's talking about is the fact that you guys went and got Lukaku, you went and got it done. You've been unwilling to spend that big money to.
It's not over yet for us. It could be if we get to the transfer deadline day and we haven't signed anyone. I'll be worried then.
If
But
it's not Ronaldo, who should it be then, striker-wise? Who else are you going to get?
I mean, in January, certain striker in the Bundesliga's release clause pops up.
It does, but I mean, it's getting to January, isn't it? You know, when you're going for the title,
yeah.
Would you take Haaland?
100%. He's the dream for me. He's the dream for me. I just think he fits everything about what we're about.
I think it's like a real sort of domino effect, because if Mbappe goes to Real Madrid, which is starting to look like that will happen, right? Then Haaland all of a sudden now, he's not going to go to Madrid, is he?
Oh.
He's not going to go to Barcelona because they're not going to have the money. So it's probably going to be PSG.
Or one team in the Premier
City.
League.
He won't go to Chelsea because you've already got Lukaku.
United will be in for him.
Man United might be in for him, yeah.
Yeah, but would he go there?
But then Mina Raiola, innit?
Solskjaer, innit?
Yeah.
Well, Bayern Munich
Look,
wants him as well.
if he's my son, I'm saying, and he done what I'm saying, don't go to Man United. But that's me. But it's your son, innit? So realistically, Alfie Inga Haaland's going to say to him, "It's your career. You go where you want to go, son." Innit? It doesn't matter what happened with Keane and Haaland. That's by the by. But I mean, he was at the cup final 2012 with City shirt on, and you've seen the pictures with him. He's obviously got a little bit of something for City, but he's got the pick. He's the most in-demand footballer in the world. He's got the pick of anywhere in the world he wants to go.
Yeah. Biswadeep says, "Why are you guys writing off Liverpool? They're the most underrated team." Now, we haven't written them off because we've not really spoken about them yet. But Liverpool got a chance of winning this year.
Yeah.
Yeah, they'll be up there.
They got that European pedigree, haven't they?
Liverpool have got that thing with the Champions League where they can the Anfield thing. I know it's a bit of a cliche and that, but the Anfield thing can get them out of some sticky situations sometimes, and they always do well in Europe. So
that's true.
Of course they can win it. Yeah.
By the way, there was a little rumour going around yesterday that somebody in Qatar wanted to take over Arsenal.
I wanted to ask you about this, Robbie. Because my mates in the PSG, man, they said it's like there are sources, reliable sources.
I will put it out there now.
You remember what Big Steve said to you?
Money,
you will wear the shisha pipe and the.
I came in here.
You remember this?
We do want it.
I came in here this morning and Turkish has got full Arab headdress on, robes, and he's smoking the shisha out there. Last time I seen him was on the back of a 4x4 driving down the road like the Taliban.
He'd take it, mate. He'd take it for sure. I'd take it, I'll tell you that.
So those are rumours, yeah?
They are rumours. Okay. They are rumours, but, you know.
Listen, that takes you to the next level, the stratosphere.
Thing is, our owners, they're loading anyway.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, but there's a way of doing it, Robbie. These owners who are looking at it as a business and they're not really looking at it as a football club and get it. They don't get it. And then you look at some of these like City and Paris and that, they get it. That guy, when Messi become available, you can imagine him jumping around his office thinking, "We're on it, let's get it done. Come on," and buzzing about it.
But the thing is, right, that like you were saying with the Messi thing, right? You look on it and you think, right, ridiculous money. But you're going to make back a lot of that money through the revenue. It's like a long-term investment. It's like, all right, buying that player long-term is going to benefit your club.
Of course.
100%.
And, you know, that's why I get it. And that's why I think even with City, if Ronaldo comes, it elevates City to another level. You obviously, you've had superstar players, but I think he's like, that elevates City again.
Yeah, it does.
And you know,
so many people. The best out of Ronaldo as well, because in Juve it's kind of more like he has to carry them at certain points. I don't think he has to do that in Man City.
Yeah, true.
He's got a good team around him, which means he can just focus on being the best that he can be as a player.
And these players they're amazing. I mean, Ronaldo's 35 now, and still, there's nobody out there saying, "Oh, they wouldn't have him because of his age."
No.
Because they know that the way the guy trains and looks after himself, he's just like a 25-year-old.
Yes.
You've probably got another 4 years in that guy.
Whereas Messi, at his age now, does not look like the prime Messi, in my opinion, comparing to Ronaldo.
But he's still brilliant, isn't he? Look at his numbers still.
Yeah, last season had a good season.
Yeah.
Do you think? I mean, all right. Well, I guess the French league is not like the Premier League where players are going to be putting one on him and stuff like that. Is it quicker than the you know, if he's playing in Spain?
What do you mean quicker?
France.
Quicker, like playing in France. Will the league be quicker, the pace of it, than playing in Spain in La Liga?
I think it's a bit similar, to be honest. Less technical. The French league is definitely less technical than La Liga. But yeah, a bit more physical. But yeah, let's see.
Right now, they're still talking. The draw started at 5. They're still yapping.
Trust me, they
giving out awards and stuff like. I think one of those awards they're giving out is for the medical doctor of Denmark.
Yeah.
Obviously, they saved the life
Eriksen,
of Christian Eriksen, so we do get why they're doing that. It's a great.
I was wondering who these guys were.
Yeah.
Nice one.
Fair play, well deserved.
But 18th, the 18th, who I can only presume is a Man United fan, he says Nani was better than that Snake Pinaldo. Anyway.
Oh my God, it's already started. He's not even got a blue shirt on yet. The lad.
Yeah.
J Mojo says thoughts on Ronaldo to City. Well, Big Steve, you're still not
No, I can't
convinced,
see it.
are you?
No, I can't see it. I just can't see it.
I want to see
can
it though.
understand.
I just want to see the meltdown. It would be so good.
The meltdown, it's worth it for the meltdown, because let me tell you, that's years of banter, that.
Oh yeah.
Ronaldo is
definitely.
twerking for the shake at the minute. He wants it, doesn't he?
Apparently
And
he's spoken to Pep already.
That's what I'm saying. For Manchester City to be in that position now, they've got to look at themselves and think, wow, because they still think he's on loan. Them United fans are deluded. They still think he's on loan.
Talk about like the switch of powers
They
and
think he's their
everything.
player every time he does something. They're all like, oh, what did you see Ronaldo? It's like, mate, he binned you off years ago. Calm down. It's like your ex going out
Man
and seeing
uses
your
them for
ex-bird.
contract
Your ex-bird getting
negotiations.
married to a millionaire and saying, check my ex-bird, my bird out there. You don't know what I mean? It's weird behaviour from them lot. They really need to have a look at themselves. You know
Because
what I
they're
mean?
starving, like they want a trophy.
Yeah, it's nothing to do with you anymore.
Yeah,
That boat sailed, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's
you know,
true.
once you bird your ex and she's married to someone else, just leave
You're
it.
cold, you know that. You are cold.
Yeah, well, I'm sick of I deal with these guys all the time. I'm Mancunian, aren't I? You know what I mean? It's a weird bunch, mate. It's a weird bunch. They're still walking about with Ronaldo 7 shirts on now.
That first Manchester derby.
Excuse me, that's actually true. I have seen going up to Man United, they still win
It's
Ronaldo.
very strange behaviour, mate.
William says Steve is too funny, and Ryan says you're spitting facts. Chabani says Big Steve's got me creasing up. Oh man, Steve, what a geezer, says Tassos. Oh man, I'll tell you.
Listen, I've waited years for this kind of shit, mate. Let me tell you now, I've waited years for
If
this.
they do another poster, it's going to be Pete. If they do another one,
crying about that
this
Tevez
is
poster
Tevez
now.
thing, isn't it? It's the Tevez thing all over
Welcome
again.
to Manchester, Ronaldo doing
And you know
the
what? They were
supers.
saying, oh, it's a mentality thing. That poster don't bother us, but it really bothered him. And then they did a snide one because Sancho signed the other week. Someone put one up near Old Trafford, said proper Manchester. So it's even, we're living rent free in their head at the minute. Wait till that Ronaldo sky blue shirt goes on sale all around Manchester. The kids, even their own kids, are going to be like, Dad, can I have a City Ronaldo shirt?
Oh, no.
Imagine that. It's going to be
That's
peak.
actually, you know what? Because they do say the kids. He's the most bought shirt because the kids. They did a survey one time, I think, and they said amongst kids, and they said, "Who's your favourite player?" And it was Ronaldo. It wasn't Messi. It was Ronaldo. And I think it's Ronaldo's the image in it, the celebration.
Yeah.
You know,
But
kids
that's
love
an
Ronaldo.
interesting point if you're talking about shirts. Does Sterling give up his number for
I
Ronaldo?
don't think you will. I don't think you will.
Because CR7's a brand in itself.
Yeah, it
I feel like
is.
if he joins, that's going to
Yeah.
be one of the terms.
Sterling might go.
That's true, actually. Yeah.
Sterling
Timmy
might go this
says
summer.
3 plastic club supporters on the couch.
Yeah. Free plastic.
Is
The
what
hate
it
is
is.
real. The hate is real. I wish I was one of these plastic clubs right now. Trust me, being in the Champions League. When was the last time? Oh, I don't even want to talk about it. Armour Blue Davidai says, is Ronaldo going to City bigger than Robin Van Persie going to United? Well, he's way bigger because, you know, he's the best player. Him and Messi, the 2 best players in the world.
I just can't see
Him
it.
going to City, I think is, you know, that he is a Manchester United legend. So
He's one of the craziest
and
windows in history.
Esther Colomo says, I just want to see the blue banner saying "Welcome to Manchester, Ronaldo" when City play away at United.
Wow.
Yeah. The CR7 section, we're going to have the ban off. The CR7 section, innit? That will just burn him even more. That.
UTFG86 says, Man United fans are crying right now. But Davstar 56 says, a Man City fan, wow. So he's having a dig.
Not that old chestnut.
Betting FC says, Steve, brilliant banter. Right? And Leif says, Barcelona to win the Champions League. That's what I want to hear from you guys. That's the question I was asking, actually. Who's going to win it?
I'm going to be biased and go for Chelsea because I think they still have a good chance of winning it, even though I think it's hard
Got
with the
Lukaku
second.
now as well.
Yeah, the one thing we needed was a striker. I mean, Tuchel's a magician for even getting us to win it without a striker. But with a striker, I think, and with Romelu Lukaku as well, because he hasn't really won a lot in his career. He won his first league title with Inter last season, so he's still going to be hungry for more gold. There's the potential that we could do it back to back. Obviously, it's not a big chance, but I think there is a chance. So I'm going to go with my team while they have it.
What about you, Big Steve?
We need a striker. We've got a great side. And
If you get Ronaldo,
if we get Ronaldo, we're going for it. Viva Ronaldo, innit?
you think you can win it if you get Ronaldo?
I think we're pretty close. Last season we didn't really have a striker, but we just fell short. But we need a striker, man. We just do.
PSG with Messi. All right, say Mbappe leaves, but it could still be a front three of Di Maria, Messi, Neymar.
We have
Can you win
all the ingredients now.
Marquinhos at the back, Ramos,
I think
Donnarumma.
the best,
I mean, they've got an unreal team, haven't they?
And Hakimi as well is a position that we
Hakimi.
were lacking.
Forgot
so
about
for me,
Hakimi.
he's the best player right now.
Oh,
I
go
mean,
on,
we
man.
needed him. So we can win it. We have all the ingredients, especially this year. The defense looks strong. Mate, that team looks amazing. But it was the same last year. You know, we were the favorites, and look what happened. So let's stay humble, and I think we can make it 100%.
That's your old boy, isn't it?
Yeah,
Ivanovic, innit?
he ain't aged a day.
Ivanovic.
Yeah, Ivanovic.
Ivanovic.
Yeah.
Tim Hooter says, by the way, he looks better with
We
his hair
got
like
another
that.
one.
And Essien as well.
SCN as well.
Tim Hooter says it would make sense for City to sign CR7 because they could finally sell out the stadium, he says. Oh, God. Box of Oranges 84 says, Steve is speaking facts. They still call him Ronnie like he's
It's like,
some
he
homeborn...
works in the chippy down the road.
Yeah, so they still call him Ronnie like he's a Bolton-born academy player. CR7 never talks about United unless he's asked.
Actually, yeah.
Or unless he wants a new contract.
Lubert says...
Talks more about Real Madrid than United, to be honest.
He's chatting about how Man City have suspended Mendy, which, you know, I'm sure we'll be hearing more of. Michael Essien there.
Good player, man.
He was
What
a
a
brilliant
legend.
player. He was a brilliant
great
player.
I remember in 06, 07 when we had so many injury problems, we had to play him literally everywhere, and he still.
Yeah, I remember he was playing like as a defender. He was playing
centre back, right back.
Yeah,
everywhere
He's
we
quality,
needed
he's
him.
Quality. And Lil Colo says, while PSG have a great team, I'd still say they're missing a left back.
Yeah, that's true.
Bernat ain't it, and I'm pretty sure Pochettino wants to play 4 at the back.
Yeah, that's actually true.
Do you know the only thing that bothers me about PSG is what we seen last year? They had all the talent on the pitch, but City wound them up. Once they got wound up, they were kicking out, lashing out, and their heads went. And I
That
think that other
second leg,
managers
that
are
was
going to
a
think
collapse.
the way to get. We can't beat them on the pitch by playing ball. Let's get in their head, rattle a
Different
few
with
of them.
Messi.
Yeah, the
You
fighting,
know
the
what I mean?
fighting spirit. We were lacking the
It's
fighting
going to be
spirit.
different with Messi in
Yeah,
there.
of
That's
course.
going to
It's
change.
gonna be
the
a
dynamic.
And guys, Sergio Ramos as well.
Yeah,
will
that's
help
mad.
a
And
lot.
Ramos.
Different.
And
We
I
forgot
think as
about
well,
him.
they got Donnarumma's most intimidating goalkeeper because of his
Big unit, innit?
size and
But I
everything.
don't think he's going to play number 1 this season, to be honest with you. But
Will it be
I think
Naylor?
Navas will
Navas.
remain
You don't
number
think
1.
Donnarumma? He won't play
You
number
think
1
he'll
on
still
the
be
back?
Navas?
Switch, but I think this season Navas will remain number 1.
Serious?
Yeah, 100%.
Wow.
Fair
He
play.
deserves it, to be honest. At least for an extra season. Yeah.
Okay.
Fair play.
I reckon. I'm sorry. I think Donnarumma will be. You know.
Yeah, he's the future
He's
of
the
the club.
superstar,
But he
innit?
just arrived, so.
Noah Serrant says Donnarumma number 2. I mean, what's going on? I can't be in this room.
You've got Ramsdale.
maybe-
You've got Ramsdale.
See, maybe I shouldn't have come on this week, man. Donnarumma number 2. Oh my God. Noah says, I think Mbappe leaves PSG. Could get false 9 Messi from 2009 to 2012, which dominated Europe. Do you
Exactly.
agree?
Yeah, I agree, 100%.
You didn't want him though, did you?
I did not want him, but he's here now. What do you want me to say? He's playing for us.
You
You'll
So
take
just
it, mate.
stick
You'll
to-
take it, won't you?
Stick to what you said.
You'll take
Yeah.
You
it.
don't want him.
Yeah, but I'm not taking the decisions now. He's here, you know. What do you want me to
you
say?
wouldn't.
They're favourites, PSG, you know, for the trophy.
Yeah, but last season we were favourites as well. And look what happened, you know. The
Yeah,
pressure,
for me,
we
it's-
cannot handle the
that's
pressure.
the thing. Can you guys handle
So-
the pressure this year? Because
No, we have a
everyone's
bit
saying it
more
should be you
experience.
guys.
That's what happened during the final, by the way,
Well, I
because
think
you
I-
won it a few times, so you knew how to handle of the game, and you had less pressure than City. So
I think the pressure's on both of you two teams.
I think so.
The
Yeah.
pressure's both on both. It's going to be on both. City because everyone keeps saying when you're going to win it,
Yeah.
and you guys because now with Messi, it's like when you going to win it as well.
Exactly.
That's why I think it's different for City because it's not
Pressure's
pressure.
off you guys.
Yeah, pressure's kind of off us now, but I think
Yeah.
for City it's more desire than pressure. Like now you've had a taste of being in the Champions League final and you've had the pain of losing one.
Well, we had
From
the taste
us as
as
well
well.
with Moscow, when we lost it, that's all that we wanted afterwards. Like winning the
Same
Premier
now.
League was nice,
Same.
everything. Yeah, but for you guys, I think even in past years, correct me if I'm wrong, you lot didn't really focus on the Champions League as much as dominating
The
England.
fans
I think
didn't.
now that's changed.
What happened when Pep first came into City? They said he said that we've got to win domestically before we can start challenging for Europe. So we have done. There's no excuses now. We did the formidable season, the Centurion season. We're winning leagues and stuff. So now there's no excuses. Last year we went for it. We fell up short. Hands up. Every season now we've got to be aiming for that cup. Now we're in that elite level now. You know what I mean? We're winning leagues regular. We're winning domestic trophies. But this is the one that eludes us.
I think you win your next final anyway.
I hope so.
All right. Yella says, Robbie, what's funny? City brought all your legends. Big stepping stone club. Shush. Tom Miller says, we know who we are. We know we are champions of Europe.
Champions of Europe, we know what we are. Big up yourself.
How do you know he was a Chelsea fan?
I couldn't even tell, I just recognised the
Oh,
chant.
yeah, I heard that chant. Lubert says, Robbie, the children who say Ronaldo in that survey you're talking about is R9. Already established that name. Cristiano just carried it. No, that survey was
CR7.
That survey
CR7,
was Cristiano Ronaldo they were talking about. Cristiano Ronaldo.
I heard R9.
I think they're about to
thought
get the draw
Lukaku.
underway at last. Nearly half
Oh, no,
hour in.
goalkeeper
No,
of the
they're not.
season.
They're giving away another award. Goalkeeper
I
of
can't
the
lie,
season.
it should be Mendy. It should be Mendy.
Donnarumma might get it.
Donnarumma might get it though. Donnarumma
Yeah, for
in
the Euros.
The Euros.
But like Edouard Mendy is statistically probably the best
He
winning
came in and he
goalkeeper in
was
Champions League
unbelievable.
history. He only conceded 2 goals in the run to the final.
It's
Well, maybe he
Champions
did get
League
it.
keeper, innit? So it's
Oh, it's Champions League.
yeah.
keeper.
Oh, Panos.
Okay, so maybe he has got it already.
No, because Barca ladies went invincible and they didn't even draw a game in the league. So it could be her, to be honest. If she wins it, I get it. I wouldn't even say
they're doing
nothing.
a men and a woman's award, I think.
Oh, yeah. Oh, they are.
so he's
Ah,
actually-
Mendy won. Ah, good. Happy to
nice
see
one.
that. Well deserved.
And he's unbelievable story, Mendy, isn't it? That at one time he was thinking of packing football up.
Yeah,
Yeah, he
I've seen
didn't
that.
have a club at 21.
Yeah.
And then Petr Cech's been scouting him because he was at his old club in Rennes. Recommended him to Chelsea Football Club, and he's just been excellent ever since. Like right now, I don't really see a flaw in his game. I get that our defence is so good that he doesn't have to deal with a lot of shots, but being a goalkeeper is about concentration as well. You still have to keep focusing the game and be ready when you're called upon. And Mendy is.
He's a big unit, man. I didn't realise how big he was until.
And for someone who's so
the other
tall,
day
he's
I was
so
at
good on
the
his
game.
on the ball
He's
too.
good. Jonathan Mitchell says Ferguson wouldn't allow Ronaldo to join Man City.
See what I mean? Now they think Ferguson's the granddad and all that. Weird behaviour,
I
mate.
think it has
Fergie ain't
nothing
got
to
a say
say,
in
to be
this.
honest.
Weird.
Yeah.
Do you know there's a statue being unveiled outside Manchester City at weekend? Vincent Kompany, David Silva went on.
Yeah, I heard
Saturday.
about that. Yeah.
And the United fans were going on. Your legend is David Silva, blah 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 blah. I said, yeah, well you've got a statue of Bobby Charlton, Dennis Law, and George Best, and David Silva's won more than all 3 of them put together.
Facts.
You know what I mean? Another weird behaviour by that lot over the road.
You got the point they're making is normally you unveil us for like players that after they've left quite a while. Mine, they have been gone a few years, haven't they?
Listen, at the end
They
of
are
the day,
legends, to be fair. They're modern day legends.
that's what I'm saying. It is, you know what I mean? We can't start putting Sean Goater up there because he won the Golden Boot in Division 2, can we, in '99? You know what I mean? That doesn't work. You know
He
what
is
I'm
one of
saying?
your legends, though, isn't he?
Of course he is in his own right, but he doesn't deserve a statue.
Why not? That's the foundation to where you got to, you know.
Yeah, but that's just banter,
See?
innit? If we put
The
Sean
statue
Goater up
went
there,
before
do
the money arrived.
you know what I mean? We put Sean Goater up there, it'd be, you know.
They're in the dark days when it carried you through.
We never won out though, did we then?
Yeah, but that set the foundation for, you know. Right, surely they're going to start this draw now. We're half hour in.
Here's the thing though, the first draw is just useless as well.
We're probably going to announce something else.
Take some guys half an hour to unscrew them balls as well, them little Champions League ones. They don't know how to do it, did they?
Harris King says, Best, Law and Charlton have a European Cup, Steve.
Yeah.
You forgot that, didn't you?
Yeah, but look at David Silva's
No,
trophies.
but hold on, they got one of them.
David Silva's got a World Cup.
No, but he hasn't got a Champions League.
No,
That's
but
what
I'm just saying that's the point. Domestically, the trophies David Silva won, and all three of them put together.
I'm a Blue Davidai says, are you really comparing David Silva to George Best?
Yeah,
He goes, how delusional can one person be?
See what I mean? Now they're twisting my words. When did I compare David Silva to George Best? I didn't. I said
Well,
David
you
Silva.
did. You said he won more than them.
Yeah, that's not comparing. That's facts. That's a factual statement I made that David Silva domestically has won more than all three of them.
You got him triggered now with this.
You know what I mean?
Nahum
Yeah, because of the
says-
Ronaldo, innit? You know what I mean?
Nahum says, this guy comparing the Holy Trinity to
Oh
David
my
Silva.
God,
He
the
goes,
Holy Trinity.
You can't talk.
The Holy Trinity.
I tell you got all of these United fans on
They're all
roll.
on strings, mate.
The
All of
stuff
them
he
on
says after that is
strings.
pretty horrible, so I'm not going to say that, but he's not happy. He's not happy.
Well, so these United fans are moaners. They're all
And Big
complaining that they
Tony
wouldn't
says,
finish top
Robbie,
four.
there's too much plastic there. Don't forget to recycle. So you've brought in a lot of hate now.
Yeah, feels like jealousy as well.
Look at his face.
UK TV says, tell that ball man to shush. Is he on about me or you? You get them triggered when you come in here, don't you? You got them proper triggered, man.
The Ronaldo
They're
thing,
all going
innit?
on about Mendy as well. By the way, as I said, that's but I think they're making it worse now that what you said. Best in the world 13 times says the United fans get rattled over anything, so I wouldn't worry about it too much. Forborn Hoig says people forget Messi didn't score in the final rounds of the Champions League for 6 or 7 seasons away from home.
Yeah,
and his lack
it's
of
not his favourite
defending
competition.
when talking to PSG now.
That's true.
Yeah, but see, anybody would have him. Vortex says Salah is 7 goals off Drogba for the most goals out of an African to play in the Premier League. So the question is, who's the greatest African in the Premier League history? Is Salah up there? Of course he is.
Salah's definitely
Yeah,
up
he is.
there.
He's up there.
100%.
He's up there. I'll say it all the time on this show, man. He doesn't get the props he deserves.
Yeah, I agree.
You know?
Come on now.
Here we go.
Right, here we go. They're sorting out the pots, and we're going to see who gets who. At last, the Champions League draw is about to begin. Shref says, hey, Robbie, before oil money, City were nothing. You know the PSG's owner, bro, wants to buy Arsenal. If Arsenal get oil money owners, our luck will turn.
Yeah, what's this with you guys and the Saudi owners?
It's supposed to be a Saudi owner that...
You know what?
It's a Qatari.
It'd be very
Qatari.
interesting if they actually took you guys over, because I'd love to see the 180 with the Arsenal fans from, you lot just bought your success to Arsenal buying their success. And you guys would be fine with it, of course, because
we wouldn't say that. What makes you think that?
Oh,
you lot been saying it. But I don't blame you guys either.
You bought it all, you bought it all. We wouldn't better sing that no more, do we?
Nah, no
got that
chance.
money in. Right, it's a bit tense now in the room. Look at Big
It
Steve,
is.
he's concentrating, right? Because he knows, right? You want to get a favourable draw. You don't want to be in one of those tricky groups, man. You know what I mean? Where you want to, obviously you're going to get a top team in, but.
so we had the group of death during the Euros.
Right.
I don't want this again.
Yeah, you did. As France, you did have the group of death in the Euros. Yeah, you definitely don't want to get that group of death again, for sure.
I ain't got a clue what's going on here.
They're
what's
explaining how the draw works.
Bloody hell,
We
how
have to
long are they
know
going to
about
so
it.
we know how it's going to go. Just
They do
start
this
picking the
every
bloody
year.
balls out of the thing.
Every year
Noah
they do this
Sarant
shit.
says now that Parisian Londoner has to settle the GOAT debate. He only said Ronaldo was better than Messi.
I did.
Because he tortured him for years.
Yep.
So now he's helping to torture teams. Settle it yourself now.
Ronaldo is still the best for me. Yeah, even if Messi is playing now for PSG, I have a soft spot for Cristiano Ronaldo anyway. So not changing
Imagine if you get both though.
that you know what? That can actually happen.
I think there's more chance of that happening than
that can
than
actually
Ronaldo
happen,
coming to
you know.
City.
Aban says, respect to the loyal City fans. Wish we had the same.
Oh, is that how the group stage draw works? I didn't know that.
Bloody hell,
So
what's
I taught
that?
you something. I just want them to get on with it, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, same. Like,
You know,
I'm saying as well, pot
taking
one's just
too
going to
long.
be a waste because it doesn't even pick any
it's
fixtures.
like a bit like the bloody
Yeah.
NFL draft. This, you know what I mean? How much more longer are they going to take with this?
yeah.
Oh, and then ad
days.
break. Oh
And then-
my
The 18th. Oh no! I think they just wanted to
Oh,
play the
thank
Champions League
God.
music,
Cool.
which I haven't heard for a long time.
Nice.
The 18th says, "Remember, this Man City will get the easiest draw." He says.
Someone said that last night about the League Cup because we got Wickham. You know what I mean? You just draw who you draw, innit? Come on, man.
Oh, is that who you got? Wickham. Who did you get? Who did Chelsea get?
And what?
League Cup draw.
Villa at home.
Ooh.
It's the same fixture we have the week before, so it's like it's as least
The last time we
exciting as
played
you can
Wickham,
get.
they done a double over us in the league. So that's how,
Bloody
you know what I
hell.
mean? That's how.
QPR go Everton.
Yeah,
At
big
home.
good game.
Yeah.
We got AFC Wimbledon.
Oh, that's a nice
Yeah, at
one.
home. Nahum says, shows the state of your club when you have to buy players to elevate your status. But isn't that what everyone's always done in
Oh,
history?
boo-hoo.
Manny says, Robbie, knowing what you know, would you take Wenger back? No, I wouldn't, you know, because he had
Really?
his time.
It's gone
No, I
now,
wouldn't.
isn't it? He was there a bit
It's not
too.
a matter, listen, it's not a matter of taking back a legend, right? The legend's had his time. It's about making the right decisions going forward to, you know, and we haven't made those right decisions. But, you know, it's not about taking back, you know, Arsene Wenger.
I feel like Wenger would be good just to like stable the ship for you guys. Maybe not a long-term investment.
I don't know, because he was such a big name and big character that you imagine any manager, like Mikel Arteta's there now, you imagine if like upstairs is Wenger. Anytime you lose a game, it's like, why don't we just bring him back downstairs and let him take over, let Wenger take over for now, and you know what I mean? So
I know, but like for me, it's like Arteta for me has failed as an Arsenal manager.
What was he doing
He
with,
has so far,
Jurgen
definitely.
Klopp recently?
Anyway,
I've
the
seen
draw's
pictures.
starting now. The draw's starting. Let's get it on. Here comes the first name out, and that name is
Oh,
That's City.
is it?
Yeah, that's City.
Come on.
Manchester City. How did you know that before it was even drawn?
I just saw City on the side.
You know something we don't know.
Yeah, we get
So
in
Manchester
Sevilla.
City are being drawn out in Group A. I think they're going to draw all the main groups first, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So who's
It's
going to
the
be?
same pot.
No, this will be Group B, I guess.
I know. Is he picking what group City's going to be in?
Group
I don't know.
Atletico Madrid. That must be Group B. Yeah, so I guess they're going to
Yeah, it
draw.
is.
Huh?
Yeah, it is Group B.
Yeah, they're going to draw the teams in the group. Abrin Adam says, big up Chelsea fan, big up Lewis.
Big
Do you
up
think
yourself.
Chelsea can win back-to-back Champions Leagues?
Potential.
We'll come back to that. Here comes the next team. Group C, that is Sporting Lisbon. See that?
Yeah, you're doing it as well.
No, I mean, got a Portuguese going on there. I could read it, even though it's a different language. That is Sporting Lisbon, who won the league over there in Portugal against, you know, they don't normally win it.
No.
No.
It's normally Porto or Benfica. Next team out is that
Inter.
Inter Milan.
Yeah.
Oh, no, he looks serious, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Inter
Van Joy
Milan.
says that resting face.
This part here, right? I just want to know who they got now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But Inter Milan's going to be Group D. Here comes the team in Group E. That's Bayern Munich. Bayern Munich.
Oliver Kahn, they're looking
Oliver
old. man.
Kahn there. He's looking old, isn't he? Looks serious there.
Mad throwback.
Right, here comes the next team. Oh dear, he's opening that slowly, isn't he? Oh, yeah. Jesus, what's happening so
Looks
slow?
like a robot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's taking it seriously, isn't he? Ivanovic. Right, Villarreal is the next team. That's Villarreal, right?
Yeah.
Yes, yeah.
Villarreal. I like it how they get drawn out and they're also serious, isn't it? They're like the bosses of the club, you know what I mean? Kartik says clubs like PSG, City and Chelsea hit the lottery overnight with the oil money. The real clubs who will be the giants forever are clubs like Milan, Real and Liverpool.
Can you hear that? It's the world's smallest violin playing.
Trust me, man.
Right, here comes the next team. It's Lille. Lille
Okay.
drawn out next. Lille, who've lost practically every player that made them win the league last season. But Lille have been drawn out. And I guess anybody who's in that next pot will be wanting to get a team like Lille.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Did their manager leave and go to
Save the
Nice?
best till last.
Yeah, he
Right now.
did.
Yes,
Yeah.
indeed, and he's doing great. Actually.
Yeah,
What
yeah.
happened in Nice, man? Bloody hell.
No,
Nice,
yeah, that
Nice,
was-
Marseille.
Come on, you got to crack a smile
Right,
for us.
and-
Come on.
Final team is Chelsea.
Yeah, he's trying to hold it in. He's trying to hold it in.
Ivanovic there, trying to hold it in. Final team, Chelsea. Noah Stewart says Messi is bringing the Ballon d'Or to Paris. You haven't seen since Weah in '95, which means he has a 7. He also has the Golden Boots. Bold prediction: 2 years he'll overtake CR7
And
for
we
the
sold-
most
we
goals in the
sold,
Champions League.
We sold Ronaldinho the year before he won the Ballon d'Or as well, so we were very close.
Right, now we're going to find out who's it. No, now
Oh,
they're
defender of the season.
Oh,
okay.
Diaz won.
now they're doing another draw.
Yeah.
Diaz, the best defender,
Okay.
being voted the best
Damn, I was
defender.
hoping Aspi would win, but fair play.
Diaz was brilliant.
He was. First season as well.
Yeah. Talk about hit the ground running. Manny says now we have the Europa Conference League.
Paris girl.
Is the football calendar getting out of hand? No, because nobody will be watching them. And Paredes. Oh, what a goal.
Oof. Great.
Yeah.
She won from PSG.
Yeah.
We've got a good team now, PSG, the women's
Yeah,
team.
the
innit?
women's team is great.
Taking on, they beat Lyon, didn't
Lyon,
they?
yeah.
Who Lyon normally
They are
always win
dominating.
that.
Yeah, they are dominating.
I enjoy
So-
watching the women's football, man. There's some really
Oh,
talented
she's not in
players.
PSG anymore.
She must have left. She's at Barcelona there, La
Yeah.
Mesa.
She was swapped in the Messi deal.
A little extra bonus.
Why they really drawing this thing out, aren't
Trust me.
It's
they?
big.
They're
It's a
really
big-
drawing this
It's
thing
a,
out.
it's a
mate.
Jolly Boys outing
It's
over
longer
there.
than
innit?
a game, man.
All the directors
Bloody
are
hell.
over there. They'll be
Yeah,
on the
yeah,
champagne
yeah.
tonight. There'll be some
Imagine we've
night
done this for
over
over an
now.
hour
It's a
and we
proper
still
day,
don't
innit?
even know what the first two
Yeah.
teams
All
are.
we know is the first teams, and now,
Yeah.
oh, come on.
And between every part, they will broadcast something like this.
There he is.
Good as goal says Rudiger was robbed.
For me, Christensen should have been nominated, but it is what it is. It is what it is.
Jonathan Mitchell says, big up for the great work done. Question for the boss baby to your right. How does it feel when Mahrez went over the bar in the final against the mighty Royal Blues?
Oh, don't remind me, man. Heart in my mouth.
Such is life, innit?
You gotten over it.
Yeah.
How long did it take you to get over that?
When I got back to the hotel bar.
Damn,
You
that
lied.
quick.
You're lying because I
Fair
remember
play.
when we lost the
Listen.
Champions League final, I got back to the hotel bar and I thought I was over it, and then I woke up in the morning
Yeah, but
and
you've
I
got to
weren't.
remember, we've been 15th in League Two. That's a lot, bit of pill to swallow
give
than
me
losing
that.
a final.
Don't give
You've
me
never
that.
been
you
there,
got a
how do
bit
you
of the-
know?
You
had it-
wanted to listen,
You've been
you-
dining at the top table for years and
You
you're crying
wanted
it's a
that.
meltdown.
You've been dining at a top table for years as well.
Nah, man.
And like
So
you said, you've
if
won
you-
everything
yeah.
in your weight.
If
and this was
Arsenal-
the big one.
if
That was
Arsenal-
not Big Steve, this was the big one. Don't tell me
Yeah, but
nothing
I
about
don't,
the
I'm not
League
going to
Two.
cry over it. I've never experienced it before. But if Arsenal went to League Two, oh my God.
So
Can
for you,
imagine
it's
it?
still a bit of gratefulness that you're even up at that position.
Listen, it's a final. You win them, you lose them. It's not. It is what it is. Mahrez on his own missing that chance didn't make it. We just didn't turn up on a night. So at the end of the day, I'm sure, 100% positive that we'll be there and we'll win it one day. So it's not worth worrying about it.
Yeah, I hear that.
Why is it I don't believe you? I don't believe you
Because
100%.
Man City fans, we've been there.
You
We've
got
seen
back
it
to your
all.
hotel room, you started crying. Come on, just be real.
No,
man.
I went on a live stream and caused absolute murders, and everyone was going in crazy. And that's all that
I
happened.
can
didn't
believe
it?
that too.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true actually.
Everyone
Aye,
was going
pot
mad.
two, finally.
Right, pot two, bloody hell, we got there in the end. Right, pot two, of course, some big teams in there. Juventus, Real Madrid, Barcelona, PSG. Who are they going to get? First one out, Group A.
Here's where it gets
Here we go.
interesting.
It's now getting interesting, for real.
Let's see.
And I like them just to draw down now, all of them. Yeah, I mean, just So that we know who's in what
Paris.
group.
Which one were we?
Right.
Is it?
Dortmund did it.
This is who Man City's going to get.
Yeah, Dortmund.
Borussia Dortmund.
Good away day. I was saying before.
yeah,
don't
that
I?
is
a good away
I said
day.
Dortmund's
Yeah.
a great away
You said
day.
that, he called it as well.
Yeah. So,
Borussia Dortmund will play Man City. Unmoved there, look at them. Man.
played them last year as well.
Played them
are,
last year,
are
beat
they
them.
drawing in the group now?
Yeah.
So he won't play Man City then, will they?
Oh no, they'll pick whatever group comes out of here.
Ah, so no,
Oh,
it's
I
not
thought it
Man
was
City.
Man City.
I thought that was Group
Oh,
A, so
oh,
it's
so
not.
sorry, we're wrong. I said, why
So
are they
they'll
getting
Could still be City.
complicated? All right, let's see. They're going to get
Group C.
See,
Group C.
that's Bayern.
Group C.
No, not Bayern.
Can't be Bayern.
Is it Bayern? Oh,
Sporting Lisbon and Borussia Dortmund. Dortmund will be,
they
Dortmund
do
will be
this
very
now.
happy
That's
with that.
true, actually.
Yeah, that's how they're doing it, innit?
Dortmund will be very happy with
Yeah.
that. Right,
Oh,
so
give us PSG.
next ball coming out.
Yeah, we want to play against you as well, mate. Don't worry about this.
Real Madrid.
I'll
Real
follow the biggest
Madrid.
clubs.
Real Madrid. You want them again?
Oh yeah, Bernabeu away.
With
I haven't
Mbappe
done that
up front?
round. Potentially, we'll pack him in as well. I'm here for it.
Right. Then they have to make sure that they don't clash.
Yeah, yeah,
So that's
yeah.
why they're doing that, because they've got to make sure that they don't draw a team from their country, don't they? So that's why they're doing it in that way. All right, so they've added a couple more balls to that. Michael Essien to draw it out. When he pull out Chelsea.
Come on, that's him.
Real Madrid are going to be in the group playing.
Group
Ah,
D.
D.
which is,
Inter.
D. Inter Milan.
Inter Milan, yeah.
I got it wrong.
Group D. That's Real Madrid and Inter Milan. Real
will be
Madrid probably happy with
one.
that. Real Madrid,
Yeah.
I think,
obviously,
yeah.
Inter have lost a lot of players. Lost Lukaku, obviously. Lost Hakimi. Right, next team out. City, you could still get. This could be a PSG.
Yeah, oh, it can be peak.
Liverpool.
Liverpool.
Oh,
So
okay.
that means Man City won't get that. Liverpool next drawn out. Chelsea can't get Liverpool either.
Yeah, we'll
So-
get him in the quarters like we always used to do back in the day or some shit.
So Liverpool can't get. I'm trying to work it out here. So
They can get Atletico Madrid group.
yeah,
Give him Bayern.
Bayern. They could get
Give 'em
Bayern as well,
Bayern.
couldn't they? Cool. Yeah, they could get Bayern as well. Let's see. They have drawn
B.
Group B.
Is that Atletico?
Atletico.
That's
I
Atletico
think
Madrid.
that is. Yeah, that is.
That's a tough one for
Which
Liverpool.
one's
Luis Suarez
Yeah.
back there, isn't
Yeah.
it? Suarez.
Luis Suarez,
Ah,
yeah.
yeah,
Luis
true.
Suarez back at Liverpool.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
interesting.
Yeah.
They cheering
Right.
or they booing this time?
Next one to be drawn out. This must be. So it's going to be PSG. Both Chelsea and City could still get PSG.
Right, here we go.
It is PSG.
I
It
want
is PSG,
PSG.
Stuart.
Give me PSG away.
The owner trying to keep his cool there, but it is PSG. And they could get Chelsea. They could get Man City. You
Pull
want
out
them?
Group
A.
Yes.
There you go.
Man City.
Man City.
Again.
Man City versus PSG.
I like this.
Messi. Messi.
Ronaldo versus
plays on
Messi.
the left. He plays on the right.
Ronaldo versus Messi potentially.
Potentially.
Ronaldo versus Messi
They did that on
potentially.
purpose. They did it on purpose.
They've done that on
I'm gonna
Defo
come
did
down
that on
to
purpose.
BSC.
The heated
mate, I'm
balls
telling
and
you.
everything.
down there.
Juventus.
Yeah, I will. 100%.
Chelsea could get
Ooh, nice away
Juventus.
day. Take me to Italy. I'm here for it.
Nice away day. Difficult away day as well. Although they could be minus Ronaldo. Still got Paulo Dybala though.
Oh, this just screams Morata goal at the bridge.
Morata.
Oh,
Yeah.
don't. Oh,
I get a
mate.
feeling it will be Chelsea, but they put a few more balls in there. And they will play.
Come on, sorry, Bull Derby. Let's go. Ah, it is.
Chelsea.
We got Juve.
Chelsea. Chelsea have got
Interesting.
Juventus. That's a difficult draw.
Very
Yeah.
That's a
interesting.
difficult team.
At least we get to boo Morata for 90 minutes. I'm here for
That's a difficult game. Juventus. But listen, he always in that pot. Every team is a banger.
I wanted PSG
You know?
though, but it is what it
But
is.
PSG versus City. Big Steve's gone quiet.
I'm just thinking, good game, man.
Ronaldo, Messi.
will
That's what
be.
I'm thinking. Barcelona.
Oh, yeah, you know
Barcelona,
what?
the next team drawn out.
Let's keep Ronaldo at Juve.
You could see a Barcelona Bayern maybe. Yeah? Barcelona could be a
Yeah.
Barcelona Bayern Munich. Or it could be Lille. No, Lille have already come out, haven't they? Could be Lille.
Could be Lille, yeah.
Barcelona will play.
Group E.
Yeah,
E. Lille.
Lille, yeah.
Lille. No, Bayern Munich, sorry. Bayern Munich will play
Bayern
Barcelona.
Barca.
That is a tough one as well.
He
for
didn't look happy
Barcelona.
then, did he, Oliver Kahn? He didn't look happy
They just
then.
want Bayern to pan Barcelona one more time.
Yeah, was that Oliver Kahn?
Bayern,
the goalkeeper?
Bayern, but no Messi. They'll be happy
He
with
looked
that
old
draw.
then, didn't he?
Oh,
It's
definitely
not the
will
same.
be.
Sevilla.
Yeah.
Sevilla, the next team drawn out. Oh, deep breaths there from
See
their
you,
owner.
it's going to be
Is
a
there any
long
hard group?
year.
Oh, they got,
And
no,
they've
they
got
got
Lille.
a nice
Lille.
draw.
And they've got Lille.
Yeah, he's
Sevilla
happy.
versus Lille. That's a good draw for Sevilla. Good draw for Lille as well because
Yeah,
they're going to
both
go
of
worse,
them. Yeah, definitely.
harder team. You know what I mean? So
Juventus, interesting.
the final one drawn out is
United.
Manchester United. Who have Manchester United got? Who do you want them to get? Oh, well, we know who they've got, haven't they? They've drawn
Oh, they've got the yellow submarine again.
Villarreal. Villarreal, the same team that they obviously lost to in the final of the Europa League. So I think United fans will be happy with that, though, won't they? Villarreal. I mean,
Someone said City always get easy draws in that chat before, didn't they?
well, not this time. PSG. So,
I'm looking forward to it. He just
Yeah,
said he's coming
same.
to the Etihad,
Yeah,
so
of
yeah,
course.
we'll look after him.
Come to Paris as well, mate.
I won't mind it,
I'm
yeah.
looking forward to it, 100%. Little revenge. Like the taste of it. I like it. I like it.
that'd be good. That'd be good. I'm looking forward to that game because potentially, as I said, it could be Messi versus Ronaldo.
Yeah.
And wow, that'd be completely mouth-watering. Do you think maybe Ronaldo's looking on there thinking, let me just check this
Because of this, he's going to sign for City now.
Fair enough, N'Golo wins, but I thought it'd be Jorginho.
Well,
Kante was brilliant throughout the whole thing.
Kante was.
Yeah, he
I
was.
thought Jorginho had the
He's
better
a kid.
2020, but cool. Whatever, Chelsea player wins it.
Mate, they needed to
That time he
get
won
him a
an award,
trophy.
to be fair.
He won the World Cup as well. So I think it makes
How come-
sense.
And Alexia. So well done to Kante. I think, listen, he's deserved the
Yeah,
award.
brilliant.
100%.
He does a lot of work that it's the unglamorous
I heard rumours
stuff,
though
but
that
he's brilliant.
Jorginho was winning Player of the Year.
Well, this is just for the their thing, isn't it? So,
Midfielder,
No, I
yeah.
meant UEFA Player of the Year.
Yeah.
but well done to Kante.
Fair enough. Take it, Chelsea player.
Right, they're going to draw out pot 3. Now, pot 3 is going to be Porto, Ajax, Atalanta. Good team.
Good
Yeah,
team,
they
yeah.
RB Leipzig, Zenit St. Petersburg, Benfica, Shakhtar, and RB Salzburg.
Salzburg.
Who do you fancy out of that?
I'll take Salzburg. Yeah.
Yeah, all right. Yeah,
Go
not-
on, N'Golo.
Missing Patson Daka now.
We played Atlanta the other season, and we played them at the San Siro because their
Decent team,
stadium
isn't it?
was.
attacking team.
That's when Kyle Walker went in net.
Yeah. Official VK says Messi versus Pep.
Sure.
We've played them a few
Sure.
times, haven't we, with Barca and that, but
That's
good to
normally
see.
gone well, hasn't it?
no, not at all. Not at all.
And oh, sorry, that's just man. This guy Jeffrey says Jorginho, Player of the Year. Laugh out loud, he says.
Now, I heard there was strong rumours that it was Jorginho and Tuchel winning both the Manager and Player of the Year awards.
Wouldn't mind Ajax. Amsterdam's a good away.
Please,
we
I'm
always get
begging for
Shakhtar.
Ajax.
We get Shakhtar every year.
They played well yesterday, actually. Really
Shakhtar.
well.
That's a cold away trip, man. I
We
can
get
tell you that.
Shakhtar all the time.
When you go Ukraine. I remember I went there, it was like minus 19 or something like that.
Come on, bring Ziyech
Kiev.
home, please.
Benfica's a good away.
Still longing it out here.
Yeah, Benfica would be a good away day.
Yeah, I've been.
I can't lie, I've got my eyes are only for Ajax. Other than that, like, I can't be asked.
Wouldn't have something to do with cigarettes out there, would it?
Of course, man. You gotta take a little tour, you already know.
This guy made me laugh. Brian, he goes, Xhaka got robbed. He goes, midfielder, Xhaka got robbed. Oh, gosh. Right, so coming down to the next stages of the draw now. Who's going to be, you know, they're longing it out so much, bloody, I'm forgetting who's even been drawn out. I do know that PSG have been drawn with City. Right, here we go again. Next ball coming out is
Oh, keep away,
Shakhtar
keep away.
Donetsk.
City's getting Shakhtar. We get them every year. Every year we do. It's the same.
If it's Group A, that means
SCN, I
it's
love
City
you.
and PSG.
SCN, I
Let's
love
see,
you, but I
let's
beg
see.
you don't pull out Group H. I am not going Ukraine. No chance.
Hey, Ukraine got some beautiful women, I'll tell you that. When I went out there.
True say.
Trust me.
True say.
It was the people were actually really friendly there, you know.
Really?
Yeah. Ukraine was. I enjoyed it.
Fair play. If it's got your seal of approval,
it was
then
just
cool.
bloody cold. That's all. It was freezing, man. Right, here we
Don't pull
go.
out H. Don't pull out H. Allow it.
Group.
D.
Thank God for that.
Inter Milan. Thank the Lord.
D. Which is Inter Milan, Real Madrid, and Shakhtar Donetsk. So, Big Steve, you don't have to go to the Ukraine.
Yeah, thank God for that.
Right, next ball to be drawn out by Ivanovic. Smile, man. Ivanovic. Jeez, he's serious, isn't he?
Yeah,
He looks like a security. He looks like security, doesn't he?
He does, you know.
Look at
That's
that
just the
little mic there.
build.
Right. Benfica. That's a good away day.
Yeah, fancy that.
That's a good away day. I remember when I went Sporting Lisbon, that's a good away day, man. You'd enjoy that one, Steve.
Never
Yeah.
been to Lisbon
Right.
as well.
Portugal was nice. And I
Yeah.
know the weather will be good there.
Right, who are they going to draw? Which group will it be in? And they're shuffling more balls around again. Surely there's a better way of doing this. Quicker way of doing this. Right, here we go. Michael Essien stirring it about 100 times. Who's he going to pull out? Could it be an away day in Benfica for Big Steve? It's Group E.
Is that
Group
Lille?
E.
No.
Sorry, you've missed out on that away day. Group E
Atletico.
Luis
has
Sal.
been drawn, and that is Bayern Munich, Barcelona, and Benfica.
Oh, they won't be happy with that one.
I think Bayern will be happy with that.
Oh yeah, Bayern will be pleased.
And Barcelona. Benfica shouldn't really trouble them. We played them last year. They weren't that great, to be fair. Right, next one coming out is
Zenit.
Zenit St. Petersburg.
Russia.
Oh yeah, allow it.
We'll take
Zenit.
that. We'll take it.
Yeah?
We'll take it.
Very hostile place to go to,
Yeah, you know.
especially for you,
boys.
Lewis.
Yeah, don't pull out Group H.
Especially for you.
SCM,
Right.
bro.
Chelsea away day
Bro,
to
we're
Zenit.
mates. Don't do this.
What number was you again?
What? We're H. Group H.
Oh, there's supposed to be beautiful cities at St. Petersburg.
I bet it is, but I don't know
you
if
get
I'm
to
gonna
walk
be
around and see
there.
it.
I don't know if
Here
I'll
it
get to
comes.
see it, innit?
Who is Zenit going to be drawn? And they're a decent team as well. They've always got good players.
A.
Oh,
H.
H. Chelsea.
Juve, Zenit. Oh,
It's not a
wow.
bad
Chelsea.
group, that, though, is it?
That's not too
Juventus,
bad.
Zenit,
we
St.
were this
Petersburg.
close to Ajax. For goodness sake, man.
As I said, it's a beautiful city. You just might not get to see it much.
I know I won't get to see it.
Right,
Oh,
next
he
team.
smiled.
Oh, he's smiling.
Oh, that's great.
RB Leipzig.
Leipzig.
I've never been there, Leipzig.
I like Germany aways.
Yeah, Germany away is the beers, isn't it? Them big beers, mate.
It's bang on.
Right. Right, Leipzig. Could Big Steve be drawing out some of them white bears. You know what I mean? You know,
This
the
is
white
the, if
bears.
we get this Leipzig now, this is the group that you predicted, the group of death before.
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah. Right,
We
here
struggled
go, here we
against
go.
them like 2 years or 3 years ago, I remember.
Leipzig.
Oh, they are a decent team.
I'm glad we avoided Leipzig.
Oh,
Hey, it is.
I knew
It
it.
is Manchester City, PSG,
Fucking
and
group of
RB
death, I'm telling you.
Leipzig. The group of death is on its way.
you said that.
bloody hell,
Who was the
mate.
last team in the group? You
I
said
think- Oof.
because you've jinxed it big time.
Mate, they're
Oof,
hard to
death.
play.
And then I said AC Milan. If you get AC Milan,
That clown in the
that
chat who
completes
said
it.
Man City get easy draws,
Yeah.
he was sorting out.
Right.
Oh no.
Atalanta.
Atalanta.
Arsenal FC. Oh, no.
Atalanta. Man United, have, by the way, have been, you know.
They've got a touch if they get
Artem
them.
says, Lewis, I told you we were going to get Zenit on a Tuesday night.
Can't be
Zenit away on a
bothered.
Tuesday night.
Oh my days.
Well, that's one
Paris,
way I
though.
know I'm
Yeah.
not doing.
Definitely
go away
Yeah, you're gonna enjoy it. Yeah, Leipzig.
What's it like to get in and out Paris at the minute? Is it
No, it's
Double
easy.
jab,
Man.
done.
No, nothing.
nothing?
No,
Straight in,
nothing.
straight out.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, happy days.
Right, here we go. Group F. Group F. Is that the United's group?
Lille, I think.
Lille.
Is it?
Villarreal, Manchester
yeah,
United, and
United.
Atalanta. Man United would be very happy with that. That's an easy
Yeah.
group so far for them, isn't it? When you look at the other teams, that is an easy group for Man United, Villarreal, and Atalanta. I think they beat Atalanta before, haven't they? Last season, didn't they? Or was that you guys?
Salzburg.
And Salzburg. That would have been a good away trip.
Yeah,
Yeah, that would have been
Austria.
nice. Well, mates in Austria.
And they are drawing. So Man United so far looking pretty, I think, out of all the English teams.
we definitely need a
They've
striker now.
got- you need a striker.
We definitely do.
Right. Comes out. Group G.
Gee.
Group G.
Chelsea, Juve, Zenit. Yeah, I'm cool with that. for
That's
so far.
Lille, Sevilla,
These
and
groups,
RB
man.
Salzburg. That's another easy group,
Wow.
isn't it? You'd want to be in that group.
Wow.
And I think Man United at the moment, you know, I mean, Carolavana is saying Atalanta are dangerous.
Porto.
Emil says Atalanta easy. Are you guys dumb? Listen, they're a good team, but I'd rather Atalanta
We beat them 5-0.
than, you know, playing Juventus or playing PSG, you know. So that's Atletico Madrid, Liverpool, and Porto.
That's a decent group, actually.
Nice away days for Liverpool.
Yeah. Porto, Liverpool have drawn there. So not an easy group again so far. Not an easy group. Here comes Ajax.
Yeah, they're in Dortmund's
Sorry, lads,
group.
none of you have got that
Till next
trip
year.
out to the red light district.
shame.
Sorry, that is off.
Oh my god.
That trip is off.
Ajax, Edwin van der Sar.
Right. So we just got one more ball now to draw out. Let them long it. They're going to long it out again now. Best forward of the season,
Haaland.
Haaland.
Yeah, man.
Didn't make past the group stages though, did he?
Yeah, they played us in the
Oh yeah,
quarters.
they did. They
Quarters,
did,
I
yeah.
think.
Haaland, best striker. Deserved it. He was excellent in the Champions League, to be fair.
Another Barca pick.
Another Barca player. And Merso.
Not surprised. Should be sweeping away with it.
They killed you lot in the final, innit? What was that, 7?
Yeah, 4-0 I think it was.
4-0
but they
at
were
half time, wasn't it?
Yeah, 4-0
Yeah.
at half time. But these lot, they went invincible in their league and didn't draw a match. I'm not surprised.
Yeah.
That team's just been dominant.
Harley MCFC says, Steve, we will top the group, don't worry.
Come on.
You didn't do that with a lot of... That's a tough group so far, isn't it?
I'm just thinking about the striker
Did you
situation.
get Salzburg and who?
Paris?
Not so,
Oh,
so PSG.
No, Leipzig.
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 PSG,
and
Leipzig, yeah.
Yeah, oh, that's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Mad.
Leipzig against City.
All they need now to complete the group of death that I said at the start is for them to draw AC Milan.
Yeah.
If they draw AC
Yeah.
Milan, that's it. It's completed, isn't
Yeah,
it?
it might happen actually.
Some great away days though.
Yeah, Milan, yeah.
definitely. Yeah. I'm
Yeah,
going
so
to Paris, definitely.
Paris is a good trip,
Of
man.
course.
They have a great atmosphere in that stadium.
Yeah,
You're
when I
gonna
go
love
there.
it, yeah.
Apart from what made me laugh when we went to Paris is like they have like these security guys
Okay.
who just stand in front of the away fans.
Yeah.
And they just stand there all game. They all look like they're some sort of MMA fighters or something.
Yeah, and they're not allowed
And they just
to-
stand up there all the time and they're just looking at you like.
I've seen videos from in the ground
And
as
like everyone's
well.
like, we ain't going on the pitch.
No.
tomorrow.
I've seen videos from in the ground as well. When you celebrate, they're all pointing tear gas at you in case you get too close to the home fans.
Well, did
Yeah.
you not see what happened in France the other day? With that game
Nice-
with
Nice and
Nice.
Marseille.
Oh yeah, with
Nice
Bayern
and
and
Marseille.
everything.
That
Yeah,
reminded me,
yeah.
I was watching that thing on Netflix the other night, that basketball thing where Malice at the Palace.
Oh, I've watched
Where
it.
they-
It's
but
really,
I was
really
thinking
good.
the Nice thing that thing at Nice was worse.
Yeah.
I
Way more
agree.
bottles.
Yeah.
Right, we are going to get down
Bruges.
to the final teams now. In the last pot
Malmö.
to find out what the final teams that you get. We've
It would
got,
be good
what
to
we
have
got here?
Milan actually. It will be the return of Zlatan in Paris. So,
AC Milan,
so
Wolfsburg,
we'll be glad to
Club
have him
Brugge,
back actually.
Malmo, Besiktas, Young Boys, Dynamo Kiev, so you could still have that trip to the Ukraine, Big
yeah.
Steve, and Sheriff, the team from Moldova. Who do you fancy out of that?
Wouldn't mind.
I mean, if AC Milan, you could have
AC,
you could potentially have in that group Messi, Ronaldo, and Zlatan.
Yeah, AC Milan's great. Is San Siro still open?
I
They were
think
doing
so.
it up,
don't
weren't
think so. They were refurbishing.
Where they
it,
play the
but-
final this year, isn't it?
Well, let me check actually.
In the San
St.
Siro.
Petersburg.
Oh, it's St. Petersburg.
Yeah.
That's a nice stadium, that is, in St. Petersburg. Right, here we go for the final teams to be drawn out in that pot. And so far, I'd say out of all the English teams, Man United have got the easiest group.
Yeah.
And that's not dissing Atalanta, but you expect United to beat them, wouldn't you? Right, so here comes the first team out of that. Young Boys of Switzerland. Young Boys of Bern, they used to be called.
Yeah, I'll take that.
I'm not even asked about which team.
Great
we're getting pot
Lakori, great Laker Nakori says, Malice at the Palace, I'm from Detroit and Nice wasn't worse. Payet didn't go into the stands and throw Superman punches. All right, I guess so, he didn't get into
No,
the stands.
because
he would have got killed.
yeah.
But it was still bad though.
No, it
With
was
more
it was-
bottles,
it was
way
really
more
bad.
bottles.
Yeah.
Right, Essien to draw. Would this be Group A? Who have you got? Or is it Chelsea's group? Or is it United?
A again.
Group F, that is United, isn't it?
F is.
Or is it Liverpool?
Yeah, it is United.
United,
Wow.
what an easy group for Man United. Villarreal, Manchester United, Atalanta,
What a group.
and Young Boys.
What a
You've
group.
got to say, when you look at all the other groups and the teams that other teams have got, that is an easy group. I'm sorry.
Is.
Easy group for Manchester United. They've got to sail through that. They'll be happy tonight. Next team drawn out is that Besiktas?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Besiktas of Turkey.
Morata's coming back to the bridge, so you might as well
Hardcore
bring
away day.
Batshuayi back too.
Turkey. Yeah.
Besiktas. Who have Besiktas drawn?
What's he doing now on his phone?
He's
Yeah.
like FaceTime,
That's
he's
what I was
vlogging.
thinking. Like
He's
that.
vlogging. He's vlogging the whole thing. Yeah.
He's got plenty of battery.
Right, here we go. Michael Essien here now. Right. Besiktas will draw.
C.
C.
That's Sporting
Group
Lisbon.
C. Still vlogging there, that guy. Right,
Get
and that
vloggers
is
out of
Sporting
football.
Lisbon, Borussia Dortmund, Ajax, and Besiktas.
Great group.
Again,
They're happy
you
with
know,
that,
if you was
aren't
in that group, you'd be like, yeah, I'll be happy with that.
Yeah.
Maybe you get that Moldova team.
Maybe just to
Sheriff
soften the blow of it.
could still get AC Milan though.
Sheriff.
Could still get AC Milan.
And
Here it is, AC Milan drawn out.
If
Will
this
it be?
happens now, I
bet
can't
right.
believe
to the
it.
San
I can't
Siro,
believe
let's
it.
go.
Could it be Group
Shoes
A?
Oh no, we can't draw it.
It
Could it be
It can
Group A?
only
Could this
A or
be
B.
the ultimate
It's 50-50
group
chance.
of death?
Oh my days.
Could it be the group of death?
Nope.
There we go.
50-50.
Is it A?
Anyway. It will be. I think he is. Yes, he is.
No.
B! They've avoided it. They didn't get AC Milan. All right, so as AC Milan's gone into Group B, which is Liverpool,
That's not an easy group.
Atletico Madrid, AC
a
Milan, and
tricky
Porto.
group.
That's a
That is
tough
a
group
tough
for
group,
Liverpool.
man.
That might be the
Tough
group of death.
for Liverpool. Here we go. This one is Wolfsburg.
We can't get them
Wolfsburg
because
of
we've got
Germany.
Leipzig in it.
Wolfsburg, yeah, you can't get them because you're right there. You've already got a German team in the group. So Wolfsburg. Chelsea could still get Wolfsburg though.
Yeah, a trip to Germany would be
Yeah.
nice.
Haven't been there before, Wolfsburg, to their stadium.
Nah, don't think we've even been drawn.
It's where
against
they
them.
make Volkswagen or something down there or something.
Yeah, I think
Right.
so.
Right. Could Chelsea get them?
Nah.
Group G. Group G. Wolfsburg are in, and that group is
Is that Leo?
Lille,
Yeah.
Sevilla, RB Salzburg, and
Not a bad
Wolfsburg.
group. Not a bad group.
That's
Not a bad group.
again, not about. I think Chelsea, City have got difficult, and Liverpool as well, all in quite difficult groups.
Bruges.
Club Brugge,
That'd be a good one for us.
Belgium. Club Brugge.
Yeah.
Got some
Short
good
trip.
friends in Bruges.
Club Brugge.
ADHD.
Right, so chance of Club Brugge.
I hope so. I've got some good friends over there.
Okay.
I get looked after.
Right, let's see who they have drawn. What group that is that in? Club Brugge will go into
Yes.
Group A.
I'll have
Group
that.
A, you get reunited with your mates
Definitely.
over there in Belgium. They'll be able to
Business
sort
trip.
you out.
Business trip. Car. I can put it on the
Business
car. Put it on the car.
business
Manchester
trip to
City,
Paris
Paris
potentially
Saint-Germain,
as well.
RB
Yeah.
Leipzig, and Club Brugge.
It's still
yeah.
a tricky group.
It's not too far as well, which is great. Not too far from Paris, so
You're going to get that team from Moldova, aren't we?
Sheriff.
Yeah. Decent away, I guess.
the sheriff.
Oh, Malmo.
Malmo.
Malmo of
It's about
Sweden.
18
We did
quid a
get them in
pint
the
in
Europa
Sweden.
League, I think. Back in 2019.
Take a lot of money if you're going to Sweden, mate.
Yeah.
Expensive place.
Yeah, you know what? Maybe
Pint in
not.
Sweden's expensive, I'll tell you that. Right.
It's only 2 pots as well, 50-50 chance.
Big up Jonathan Mitchell, you're right. Big up. Who've they drawn?
We've got them before, so I bet we get them again. Yep, knew it.
Yep,
Knew it.
Chelsea. They will play Chelsea. Malmo. You've got to be happy with that.
Yeah, good group.
Got to be
I'll
happy
take
with
that.
that. Juventus, Chelsea, Zenit St. Petersburg, and Malmo. And yeah, we'll get to your groups in a minute. Big up Jonathan Mitchell, by the way. He's saying big up Odegaard's going to be a big player. Dynamo Kiev. So you've avoided the trip to the Ukraine. Especially if you've got to go there like January or something like that.
Cold.
Or like, no, not January, but like late October, November. It's cold.
Just hope Ronaldo stays at
Bayern
Juve
Munich,
now.
Barcelona, Benfica, and Dynamo Kiev. That's quite a difficult group as well.
Yeah.
Of course, Dynamo Kiev always a decent team. And Sheriff
Last one.
from Moldova, their first time in the Champions League, drawn out last. And they will be in the group with Inter Milan, Real Madrid, and Shakhtar. So I think Inter and Real Madrid will be very happy with that group. So let's review the groups. Let me just, I'm going to get them up in full here on my phone. Right. Group A is Manchester City, PSG, RB Leipzig and Club Brugge. Now, I said it's a really difficult group, but Club Brugge, you should be happy with that. You should be able to
Yeah.
sort them out.
Yeah.
And Leipzig's tricky, but you'd
It is
expect both of
really tricky.
but you'd
actually.
expect both of you to beat Leipzig, so you should still
Yeah,
be the
normally.
two favourites to go through in that group.
Normally,
Yeah.
yeah.
But it's not an easy group. It's
No,
not an
no,
easy
it's
group, right? Group H: Chelsea, Juventus, Zenit St. Petersburg, and Malmo. Got to be happy with that.
Yeah, we've got a good away day with Juventus, and it's a strong group. We should be able to qualify out of that without too much trouble. I mean, Zenit might be a bit trickier than we give them credit for, but we should be able to handle that group.
Those
It's not
teams
as
like
tough as I
Zenit,
thought.
tough going away there, but they never travel well, do they?
No,
They-
no.
A lot of times, they
Yeah,
teams from the Ukraine, Russia, they don't travel well, but they, always tricky at their place.
especially if we
Weather
draw them
conditions
late
come
and it's
into
like
it.
really cold over there.
Yeah. Group D: Inter Milan, Real Madrid, Shakhtar Donetsk, and Sheriff. So I think Inter Milan and Real Madrid will be both very happy with that group.
Yeah.
Should both be able to get through that. Lille, Sevilla, FC Salzburg, and Wolfsburg. Again, Sevilla, you would have thought would get through that. It's anybody's for the rest of that group.
Yeah.
Because Lille, they've sold, as I said, they've sold
Yeah.
half of the team.
No, it's a completely different team. Yeah.
Salzburg, they're Patson Daka last season, but he's no longer there, so we don't know what they'll be like.
True.
And Wolfsburg, we don't know, what shape they'll be in as well. So that could be anyone that group,
could
but
be
I think
anyone.
Sevilla will be really happy with that group. Group B, Liverpool's group. That's a tough group.
That's the top
Yeah,
one,
it's tough.
That's a tough group. We were, I mean, I was focusing a lot on you guys because you're here in the studio, but Atletico Madrid, Liverpool, Porto, and AC Milan.
No, that's
That's a hard
sounds
group.
like the group of death. To be honest.
That's
yeah.
a hard
That's a
group
group
because
of
that's
death.
a very,
Yeah.
guess Liverpool will fancy their chances of getting through, but there's some tricky games
It
in there.
is.
Atletico as well, they knocked them out a few years ago.
Yeah, Group C: Sporting Lisbon, Borussia Dortmund, Ajax, where everybody wanted the away trip, and Besiktas. You would have thought that group, Borussia Dortmund, would be really happy, and Ajax.
Yeah.
We'll be happy with that group. I fancy those two to get through. And Manchester United, Villarreal, Manchester United, Atalanta, and Young Boys. That is an easy group for United. Listen, there's no easy groups in the Champions League. Villarreal did knock them out, beat them in the Europa League, but you would fancy United, especially with the players they've brought in, to get through that group pretty easily.
Yeah, definitely.
So let me ask you guys, right? I want you to tell me the two teams that you think will qualify from each group in this now. Yeah.
Must be Tuchel, must be Tuchel.
So Group A.
Yes, get in.
Tuchel won the
Oh my
manager of the
days.
season.
Much
Manager
deserved.
of Tuchel. All right.
Happy with that.
Right. Let me ask you,
Can't believe it.
who gets through this group? Group A: Man City, PSG, RB Leipzig, Bruges.
Oh, I think just PSG and City with that one. Won't be as easy as it sounds, but they'll get through.
You two will agree that, obviously. Who topped the group?
I'll let him top the group. We've got no striker.
You have Ronaldo by
It's a
name, I keep
tricky
telling
one
you.
though, because even if you guys do get the striker, if Ronaldo comes in, suddenly that changes things. So, and you guys have a good enough squad too. It could be you that finishes first.
Atletico Madrid, this is Group B. Atletico Madrid, Liverpool, Porto, and AC Milan.
Madrid and Liverpool for me.
Yeah, I think Madrid finished top.
Tough group, though.
Yeah, definitely.
It's one of them groups you can't slip up.
No,
Can't slip up.
definitely not.
Group C: Sporting Lisbon, Borussia Dortmund, Ajax, and Besiktas.
Dortmund win that group.
Dortmund and who
Could be
is it?
anyone.
Ajax and the other two
Ajax.
clubs.
Yeah,
Besiktas.
Dortmund, Ajax. Yeah.
It's got to be Dortmund and Ajax
Yeah,
for me.
Dortmund, Ajax.
100%.
Inter Milan, this is Group D. Inter Milan, Real Madrid, Shakhtar, and Sheriff.
It's going to be Inter and Madrid,
Inter and
surely.
Madrid. I think Inter will be very happy with that group.
Be careful with Shakhtar though.
Yeah, Shakhtar.
Group E: Bayern Munich, Barcelona, Benfica, and Dynamo Kiev. Can't look beyond Bayern and Barcelona.
No.
Even Barcelona without Messi. Group F: Villarreal, Manchester United, Atalanta, and Young Boys.
Well, United, Villarreal. Yeah.
Villarreal, United.
Yeah, I don't think Atalanta is. I don't think they're the
team, aren't
same.
they?
Yeah.
Lost a lot of players, haven't they? And then Group G: Lille, Sevilla, FC Salzburg, and Wolfsburg. That's a hard one to call that group. I think Sevilla.
Sevilla and Salzburg, yeah.
You don't think Lille?
No, I don't think they will
Wolfsburg
make
might.
it through.
How have Lille
Wolfsburg might
started
get
this season?
Say again?
How have they started the season, Lille?
Not too bad actually, but they lost even their coach. So I mean, it's a complete different team. We're not in a real good shape, to be honest. So I don't expect anything from them.
And final group: Chelsea, Juventus, Zenit St. Petersburg, and Malmo.
Chelsea, Juventus. Isn't it?
Chelsea,
Yeah,
Juventus,
Chelsea,
pretty
Juve.
standard. Who tops that group?
I fancy Chelsea, but if Ronaldo stays at Juve,
Here's the player of the
yes, Jorginho won it.
No,
Love
he ain't
that.
won it. He ain't won it. He
Oh
ain't won
no,
it.
I thought he did.
Calm down, calm
I
down.
thought it was Jorginho's.
You
Oh, it could
can't,
still
you
be.
can't win everything, you know.
They're nominating them all
If
now.
De Bruyne wins, I'll be surprised.
Let's see who wins this. Is it De Bruyne or De Bruyne?
You get called for whatever you say these days.
Right, they're deciding on who wins the player of the season for last season, shall I say. Esther Colmo says, I wonder what Harry Kane is thinking watching this.
He's wondering what he's going to be taping on that night, Coronation Street or EastEnders.
He must be gutted, isn't he? He'd be looking at that and you know, you'd be playing PSG.
Exactly.
You know, reunion. You know, the talk would be him going
Listen,
back to play
it's his choice,
Pochettino.
He done himself no favours signing a 6-year contract
Yeah,
with
that
no
was
clause.
crazy.
Yeah.
That was
So end of
crazy.
story. He gets what he deserves now.
That was crazy. Really was.
I don't see Kevin winning this because he's in with them two, but you never know.
But you guys have won every trophy right now, right? Even the
It's
coach as well.
It tends to be
Yeah,
that them who
bloody
win
It's a
it.
run,
innit?
Yeah.
though. I think the only one we haven't picked up is
Yeah,
Defender
Jorginho's
of the
going to
Year.
get that one, I think.
Yeah, they've been talking about Jorginho getting some sort of award for ages, haven't they? No Messi or Ronaldo in that though. This is, again, that's why they're all looking to move to go to clubs where they can win something. They don't, you know, they don't want to be out of this, do they? So you know, right, hurry up and do that so we can.
I hope it's
get
going
on
to be
this
Kante though. But
long thing. Alexia Potelius won the ladies' award.
Yeah, there was only Barca players up for that award. Not
Yeah, all
surprising,
Barca
though.
players.
Yeah, we're desperate now for a striker, and obviously we don't know the Mendy situation, but if he's been suspended, that looks like his time at the club will be over.
Yeah.
So left back is an issue for us big time. It's been an issue for us for the last 3 or 4 seasons. We've been plugging a hole there in the ship and
is that
just getting through it.
more of a priority than a striker?
It's been a priority for years. We won the league with Fabian Delph at left back, and then we changed Zinchenko from a midfielder to a left back. It's a bit strange, but we just keep getting away with it. But we do need one.
That makes sense.
We let Angelino go to.
He's a good player, that Angelino.
Angelino, yeah.
Is it Leipzig, isn't he?
Yeah, I just think that he said a few things out of turn that he wasn't getting a chance and he couldn't get a run in the team. So I think Pep don't like any of that, does he? So he went. We got some good money for him, but
He didn't bin Zinchenko after he said that.
no, Zinchenko's.
Zinchenko's wife
Yeah,
slagged
yeah.
off Pep.
Yes, Jorginho won it.
Jorginho won
Is
it.
it? Yeah.
Jorginho won that award.
Love that.
Logical.
Anyway, guys, let's just have a recap on who's got who as we come to the end of this stream. Thanks everybody. By the way, can just confirming that news. Mendy has been charged with rape.
Oh my days.
Yeah, according
I
to
hope it's not true.
the rumours
That's all you
saying,
can do.
27-year-old defender has been charged with 4 counts of rape and 1 count of sexual assault, Cheshire Police said.
Wow.
Charges relate to 3 complainants over the age of 16 and are alleged to have taken place between October 2020 and August this year. So it's been an ongoing thing.
I think there was something happened where he got caught bringing in COVID. He was bringing girls back to his place, like escorts and things like that. So God knows what's going on there.
Yep, and he's been suspended by
The club, yeah.
the club whilst those investigations go on.
He'd probably play better while he's suspended than he does when he plays.
These players never learn, man. I don't know what's up with them. You know, crazy. But you know, listen, nobody's above the law, mate.
Yeah.
Damn right.
Nobody's above the law.
Especially with something like that.
Some players think they are, but they're not. Right, so let's just give you a final recap of the Champions League draw for 2021. Group A, Arsenal, no, sorry. Group A, Manchester City, Paris Saint-Germain,
Yep.
RB Leipzig and Club Brugge. Group B, Atletico Madrid, Liverpool, Porto and AC Milan. Group C, Sporting Lisbon, Borussia Dortmund, Ajax and Besiktas. Group D, Inter Milan, Real Madrid, Shakhtar Donetsk and Sheriff. Group E, Bayern Munich, Barcelona, Benfica and Dynamo Kiev. Group F, Villarreal, Manchester United, Atalanta and Young Boys. Group G, Lille, Sevilla, Salzburg and Wolfsburg. And Group H, Chelsea, Juventus, Zenit St. Petersburg and Malmo. Those are the groups for the Champions League. Champions League final will be played in St. Petersburg, as Lewis told us. That's going to be on Saturday, the 28th of May. Long way to go.
Long way.
And who'll be playing in that final will be really interesting to see. Want to thank the guys for coming today.
Pleasure.
Lewis,
It's good to be back.
you know, tell them where they can find you, Lewis.
Yeah, guys, just Carefree Lewis G on Twitter and YouTube, and also Chelsea Fan TV on the same socials as well. And big up to all you guys for watching too.
Okay. Stuart, where can they find you?
You can check Parisian Londoner on Instagram, Twitter and YouTube as well.
Okay, and Big Steve representing Man City, where can they find you? Brand new YouTube channel?
Yep, at Big Steve MCFC on YouTube, exactly the same on Instagram.
All right, guys, thank you very much.
Thank you. Thanks
Best
for
of luck
having
to
us.
all of you in the
Thank you.
tournament. You know what I mean? It's going to be really interesting
It will be.
to see who wins it. I'll tell you what, if Ronaldo does go to City, it's going to be, Lukaku, Ronaldo, Messi. It's going to be a really brilliant Champions League. Just shame that we ain't in it, but you never know. One day we'll be back. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe here to the Don Robbie channel. Don't forget we'll be doing our matchday lives here to all of those games, right? So the big games in the Champions Leagues on the Tuesdays, Wednesdays. We'll be picking the big ones. We'll be doing the watch-alongs here. So make sure you keep it locked here on the Don Robbie channel, and don't forget to subscribe to these guys' channels and their accounts as well. And they'll keep you up to date with everything happening with their clubs. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.